Not me realizing that I am God's favorite guinea pig, because he allows me to go through certain things so that I can either confirm or debunk them. And one of the things I like to debunk is the whole twin flame journey. If you're on your spiritual path and you've heard about the whole, you have a twin flame out there, your twin flame is the one you're meant to be with, let me help you out. So yes, twin flames are not mates, meaning there are people who are your twin flames. Mostly this applies to the gender you're attracted to. So, you know, depending on who you fancy, you might find someone that mirrors you exactly. The person literally is like you, has the same qualities as you, and you know, when you're just tapping into spirituality and you're hearing a lot about twin flames, and most of these people will tell you your twin flame is the one you're meant to be with. So all that hardship you guys are going through is because at the end of the day it will bring you back together. Listen, if you have to deal with disrespect, dishonesty, if you have to deal with being treated like shit, like a doormat for someone you want to end up with, think about it. Would your future partner treat you the same way that person treated you? No. So what will make you think that allowing that is that person that you're meant to end up with? So that's why I'm here to tell you exactly why you have a twin flame and what the purpose is for, so that you stop putting yourself in these abusive relationships and calling it meant to be. Alright, so your twin flame is meant to reflect your shadows, your unhealed parts of you back to you. That is why there might be this person you met, when you first met, the sparks were like sparking, everything was on point. All of a sudden, there's always these behaviors that just don't make sense. And then it also brings out the worst in you, because you yourself, everything's not just making sense. And y'all are just being shitty to each other one way or the other. But because you're like, nah, this is my twin flame, we're going to work it out. You as, especially this happens to feminines a lot, you as the woman, you then decide to take all that shit because you've internalized and told yourself that this is the person I'm going to end up with, so I just have to endure it. May you not endure bondage and brimstone and hell, okay, in the name of, you know, twin flame. No. I need to release you. You need to get yourself out of that bond, because here's what they don't tell you intentionally. You decide. You choose. Relationships are not one-sided. They don't choose you and then you just accept. No, honey. You choose. You choose what kind of person you want to be with. Is this someone that genuinely loves me? Is this someone that genuinely cares about me? Is this someone that genuinely respects me? Someone that gives a fuck about clarity as much as I do. Someone that loves to communicate with me and make sure that, you know, we're both on the same page. Not someone that is gaslighting, manipulating, and playing head games with me. Think about it. The only reason you encounter your twin flame on your journey into finding love and all of that is so that you can see the parts of you that are not yet healed and that you need to work on. So that when the love that God has prepared for you is presented to you, you don't misuse it, you don't fuck it up because you didn't choose to heal. But a lot of people will romanticize the whole twin flame thing and go like, you know what, I'm going to end up with my twin flame because that's the person meant for me. No, honey, that's meant to be your lesson, not your blessing. Your blessing is ahead when you heal those parts that you're trying to trap your lesson in. I think I need you to hear this and hear this clearly. Your twin flame is not the love of your life. He's your lesson. He's your mirror. He's showing you unhealed parts. She's showing you unhealed parts of who you are. So don't romanticize all the pain you're going through, thinking that, you know, love is pain. If you've never cried, if you've never been hurt over somebody, sweetie, someone that loves you will not do anything to hurt you. It's only if you do not know what loving yourself is that's when you will think that, you know, this person hurt me, this person made me feel bad, so this has to be love. No. When you love yourself, do you do things to hurt yourself? So why would someone who loves you do the same thing to you? Just think about it. And if you don't believe me, there literally is a whole ass documentary, you know, debunking the whole twin flame thing and how a couple use this to manipulate a lot of other couples to be in abusive relationships. Because they'll tell you that's what you're meant to go through. You're meant to go through that pain because at the end of the day, it will all turn to love. Hey, God. Please free yourself from the bondage, because here's the thing, you decide. You decide what kind of future you want. You decide what kind of partner you want. When you meet someone who is showing you unhealed parts of yourself, that is not your job then to buckle down and become understanding girlfriend or understanding boyfriend and take that shit. No, no, no. That is for you to work on that part of you. Like, why is it that I'm fine being disrespected? Why am I fine being manipulated? Why am I fine being gaslit? Those are the things you're meant to look at. Not, oh, maybe if I just give a little bit more leeway, a little bit more patient. Maybe you are not patient enough, K. In fact, this is the time you should lack patience. And the only person you should have patience with is yourself. Because when you do the inner work, when you actually do the inner work, trust me, you would notice, you would see, you would understand. You would understand that they're a lesson and not a blessing. And if you do not still believe anything I'm saying, how about you talk to God and He will reveal to you that you're just suffering, for no fucking reason. Because the couples that I usually look at to emulate, even using my parents as an example, my father has never disrespected my mother. My mother has never disrespected my father. That doesn't mean they don't have arguments. Or human beings, of course, we'll have arguments. We'll have, but here's the thing. There's clarity, there's communication, there's understanding. Once your relationship lacks respect of any kind, then that's not a relationship for you, okay? That's a life lesson. You should take the lesson and not romanticize it, and then move on and become a better person. I hope you've been able to understand everything I've said. And if the English is too much for you, then maybe you're not just ready to be healed. Because it's really that simple. It really is simple. Don't get carried away by all the jargons you see online and all the big words and all the... Do your own findings. Your brain is there for you to use. Fucking use it. Unless you can't. I'm just saying.